It's showtime.
It is. Hey, I've just had a freezing cold shower. Wasn't my plan.
Oh, that's very
I mean,
modern.
I don't mean lukewarm.
Have you just done a run or something?
No, it's halfway to Christmas. I thought it must be time to have a shower. And you know when your hair's when you got shampoo. As soon as I said that, I thought, oh shit, should have said that. Anyway, put the shampoo in. I'm all shut, and it turns ice. I don't mean like it goes lukewarm. I mean, oh god, freezing. So
I've never understood why people opt to have ice cold showers. If if someone is lucky enough to have the option to have a warm shower, which let's not forget, to be a little bit philosophical and a bit compassionate towards fellow man, there are plenty of people in this world who would love the idea of being able to have a nice hot shower on a regular basis.
You betcha.
And they can't. And yet there are people who have that option because they're lucky enough, and they choose not to.
No, because they're not well. That is my view.
Have they got a cold?
Wim Hof and all that, plunging into ice pools. No, thank you.
Definitely not.
Understand it. It's bank holiday. Is it bank holiday Friday? Every day is the same to me.
It is a bank holiday, yes.
I didn't realize. It makes absolutely no
difference.
It's
Good Friday.
Oh, right. Okay. If you're watching all over the world, happy. Are you supposed to say that? Wish you well over.
Happy Easter, I suppose. Really.
Happy Easter. Interesting.
Enjoy your chocolate scoffing. I wished I could.
Oh, yeah, that's it. There was a lovely Matt cartoon. I love Matt. I think he's a genius. And I'm so upset. The edges of my MacBook Air have got damaged, and I don't know how or why.
That is so strange you say that.
In transit, just a very top edge curve.
Right. So very, very strange indeed that you say that.
Yeah.
I used to have a MacBook Air as well. I don't know if you know this. Had exactly the same. I used to take such great care of the laptop.
I really treat it with great reverence because it's all I got.
Totally and utterly. And then yet I can't, in spite of having a protective cover over it and everything.
Yep.
Boom, there was damage in the top corner. Where the heck has that come from?
But it's on
I would never do that.
No, it's on. No, because you're ridiculous.
And I didn't drop it, by the way. Nothing.
No, I've never. Thank God, dropped it. I treat it with. I put it in. If I'm traveling, it's in a protective care. How are these edges got completely like jagged? I don't understand at all. Very peculiar.
Built-in obsolescence.
It's what?
Built-in obsolescence.
Oh well, there's probably a software program, and it just starts to mess up. So it looks like crap. Well,
either that or it's a grumpy teenager in disguise, and then it's built in adolescence.
Yay! I couldn't help noticing that His Serene Highness, King Charles, not doing an Easter message. That has not gone down well.
Yes, I noticed that as well.
And
it's amazing. His Majesty is supposed to be the guardian of the faiths. Apparently.
That's correct. Yeah. Well, he added the S.
Don't forget. Of course, Her late Majesty was guardian of the faith, quite rightly.
Faith, singular. It's really fascinating because the United Kingdom is a Christian country. That's we can debate that till the cows come home, but it's meant to be. So Her late Majesty, who I think we miss more every day. I mean, boy, oh boy, I really hope that when she passed that the monarchy wasn't in jeopardy. It is, no two ways about it. And she was defender of the faith, singular, the faith being Christianity. And then King Charles, when he was Prince Charles or whatever, changed it to the faiths, plural. And I'm sorry to say this because I've got no skin in the game. I kind of don't care one way or the other. But people are saying, wait a minute, you give all these salutations to everybody else. How about an Easter message to your subjects, right? Millions and millions and millions. With a Christian message. Why wouldn't you do that? Why?
I hope it's not because he's had a relapse and he's not well again. But
that's what I was thinking. That's the only thing I could think, because politically, if I can use the word politically, it's larger context. Politically, it's it's a very bad move. The optics on it look shocking because people say, well, you do Eid and you do happy this and happy that. And you won't do an Easter message unless he's ill again, unless the cancer is more aggressive than they'll well, they treat us like mushrooms, don't they? So we're never going to know. And I wish him well, because I wouldn't wish, well, I would wish it on some people, but I would not wish it on King Charles at all, having been presented to him on several occasions, and I thought he was an amazing chap. Amazing chap. But that's just me, I think he's much misunderstood, but it doesn't look good at all. You're dressed very smartly today. I couldn't help but noticing. Are you going out for luncheon, or are you going?
You've got your Sunday best on, haven't you? When it's not Sunday.
Put on your Sunday. What's that from? Is that Hello Dolly?
That's from Hello Dolly. It's put on your Sunday clothes.
I put on your Sunday clothes.
Put on your Sunday clothes. There's lots of world out there. There you go. That's one.
Marvelous. Anyway, just about
dime cigars.
Well, I don't know the lyrics. Have you got a?
We're gonna find adventure in the evening air. Girls in white with the purple light, with the lights as bright as the stars. I can keep going until you find one.
This is very good. I didn't know you could sing.
I can't.
That was good.
It's never stopped me. So
Dave Asleep. Don't you think he should put an apostrophe and make it kind of much more medieval? Dave Asleep. A apostrophe sleep. That would be
no,
really
because then
cool.
people will mishear, and then they might think he's nodded off.
Oh, Dave Asleep. Dave, have you done your? He hates his name. I don't know why you don't call yourself David. If you hate the name Dave so much, which was part of his stand-up when I saw him do it, I just change it back to David. David's a much nicer name than Dave.
Yeah, Russell.
Dave. Do you know why? I am Russell. And to my friends and family, I'm Russell. All right. And to Mum and Dad, I was always Russell. And I wanted to be Russell on Capital Radio when I joined. Oh, no. It's got to be catchier. I said, well, that's my name. It's Russell. No. Change it to Russ. Make it Russ. So it's stuck. It's ridiculous.
One of the reasons why I think I shortened mine was that there was a couple of reasons why I changed it from obviously Philip. And
Philip! I didn't realize. I thought it was Montmorency. I didn't realize.
Oh, no. I am absolutely Philip. But one of the reasons why is because obviously growing up, Prince Philip was very much part of the monarchy.
Yes, he was.
Part of the royal family. And as a result of it, there were many occasions where people would say, "Ooh, are you sort of Prince Philip, are you?" I thought,
that is so lame.
Pathetic. I know, pathetic and childish and ridiculous. That was one reason during school. But then one of the other reasons was sort of more towards adulthood, where people couldn't get their heads around the fact that Dave was the surname. Don't get me wrong, we still can't. But
my son-in-law can't do that. He always says, "How's Dave your friend, Dave?" I said, his name's not Dave. No, it is. I go, Ollie, it's not.
What do you think, I'm in the Kinks or something?
My son-in-law, every time I see him, goes, "How is your friend, Dave?"
Yeah, anyway, well, look, I mean, it's one of the reasons why is because people really struggle with the concept of Dave as a surname. Yes. But yet Phillips is a common surname.
Correctamundo.
I thought if I shortened it to Phil, there'd be no mistaking what was the first name, what was the surname. Oh, no. Guess again. Number of times. How is that Dave Phil? No, it's not.
That Dave.
Or my personal favourite, and one of the first occasions when I felt moved enough to actually write into a radio show. Oh, yeah. In this day and age, it would have been by SMS messaging. And it would have been, I think it was with your friend of mine, Simon Beale, was hosting The Late Show at the time on Heart. You remember Simon Beale? Simon Beale.
Why do I know the name? I know the name.
He's a DJ. He's been around for years. Well, listen, Caroline Faraday knows him anyway, but one way or another.
I don't know him personally.
I'm perfectly sure you'd know him if you heard him, and you certainly probably know his name. But the point being,
okay, Yeah.
And I have picked him up on this, by the way, because obviously I got to know him through the industry eventually. And I told him this, I've never got over it, is that one of the first times I ever had a message of mine read out on national radio was when he was asking the listener what game show they'd like to see brought back. Now, at the time, there was no reincarnation of Catchphrase with Stephen Mulhern, as we know now. Roy Walker had quit, and therefore the show had gone. It'd been off screen for many years. And I used to love it.
It's close, but it's not right.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not the one. So I said I would love Catchphrase to come back. Yeah. And so he made out this message. He said, this is a good one here from Phil and Dave. Now, excuse me, at no point did I put the word "and" in my name. I wrote Phil Dave. End of. And yet, Mr. Beale, naughty Mr. Beale, who I have told off in person, read out message from Phil and Dave. Thanks. It's a bit like you messaging it or saying, let's get the latest travel news now from Russ and Kane.
Yeah, no, my favourite, I was, before I was able to listen to books and everything, when I was travelling, I was doing a lot of travelling and I had to listen to the radio back in the 80s. And, you leave London and so you can't listen to your local stations and you travel north. I was going up to Liverpool a lot, Manchester in the car because it was laden with goods, and or I was in a van, to be honest. And you listen to local radio stations, and Wham was the big thing at the time. And there you go. There's the latest record from the boys of Wham, George and Michael. And I'm like,
how very trendy. That right there probably was the single moment that triggered this need to get rid of the well-spoken DJ on music radio and move them on towards someone who's had more regional accents. It was probably more hip and happening.
Oh, you've started something now. Look at this.
Bon après-midi.
And Dave and Russ. Phil and Dave. I like this from Dave.
A very good afternoon to you, Francoise and
Pascal. My grandmother used to insist on David as Daffyd just to wind my parents up. It's a laugh, isn't it?
That might be why you shortened it, Dave.
This fellow's coming to my show on May the 5th at Crazy Cox. Simon Dwayne Calavazides. Have I got that right? It's the only time I've ever tried to say your name out loud, Simon. I'm just going to call him Simon. Good afternoon, Russ and Phil. Good afternoon to you.
Calavazides, I'd say. Yeah, definitely.
Why are you saying this with such enormous confidence, like you know? Why? Like, what's going on? Why do you suddenly know?
I don't know, but I'm hasting.
Calavazides.
He's not the only one coming to the show, you know.
What is that? I can't see. What are you doing? It's like a 1970s pop video. Oh, are you Mr. Phil? Oh, you're bringing Dave as well. Phil and Dave are coming to my show.
I got Crazy 2 for the price of 1. It was amazing.
You probably did. Oh yes, we said it correctly. Calavazides.
It's a very cool surname.
It's cool. Francoise is coming to the show. Mon Dieu.
Francoise, Dieu. Can I be your +1?
You're straight in there. You're like a ferret up a drain pipe, aren't you? You're unbelievable.
You'll be on stage. I don't know what you're worried about. And who in their right mind? Who in their right mind would turn down the opportunity to be seen at the Crazy Cox with a glamorous woman by your side?
Nobody. Everybody would want. There's probably a premium. Simon says, Francoise, I've met you many times at the Martin Rose dinner. Okay. And I've said, Simon, I've already said you're coming.
Simon, you were the reason why we mentioned it. We know you're
attention, boy. You see me afterwards. Sit up straight. This is nice. And then very nice message.
Oh,
look at it. Hello.
A simple answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Superb.
Hang on. Where was I? I've lost my plot. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Hang on. Where are we? Oh, this is it from Julie Voice.
Chrissy.
No, Julie Voice. Hello, Russell and Philip. Thank you, Julie.
Oh, there you're using our full names now.
Now, is Julie, Juley, is that the name on your birth certificate? Is it Juliet? Don't know. We pose these questions, we have no answers. We've got, yeah, good.
Down under.
What do we got? Let's go to Spain.
Oh, this year I'm off to sunny Spain. I actually am.
Are you?
Hello, both. Yes, I'm off in August.
Oh, okay, nice.
Because I like to cook myself alive. Hello, both. Just having lunch, homemade burgers, and new potatoes. Well, I suppose it's
better than old potatoes, I always say.
Oh.
Nice lunch.
Hung around
the weather? Is it like 800 degrees? 800 degrees. There it is.
Yeah. No, it just so happens that I like looking like a kosher lobster.
You look like a beetroot. It's like,
yes,
it's like
I probably do actually. Yeah, if I go red enough, I probably would look like a beetroot.
Well, what you look like, of course, is the landing lights at Heathrow Airport. There'll be planes coming in. Ah, right. We've got England. We've got Sue Sleek comes on. We've got Scotland. We've got Spain with Chrissy Richards, and now let's go all the way to Sydney, Australia. Michelle Vaughan. Michelle does a lot of swimming because I see her post on the Facebook thing, and she's always like swimming. Forget it. Oh, that's better. That's great. Right, Michelle, you can see Phil better now.
I was going to say I wanted to make sure Michelle could see me properly.
Yeah, she can see you perfectly now. That's way better. Way better. That is very good. Oh, hang on. So we've got this is very sweet, Françoise Pascal. I hope to see you again. Well, it's a smallish room. I mean, it's not like the O2, so you're bound to see him. And the spelling is from Aunt Julie from the Forsyte
Saga.
Oh, really? Oh, right. Okay. Oh. With Nairi Dawn. Hang on, help me out. Nairi Dawn Porter, who my dad had a thing about. She's gorgeous.
Oh, my goodness me. Mr. Monroe is here.
What? Who's that?
Sen Monroe.
I haven't heard from him in about a year. Happy Good Friday, and to you, Sen. I hope all is well with you, my friend. Yeah, so that is that. Anyway, so of course, this is my little book that has my show in it. And as I think of things,
books, I like that.
I start writing all my notes into bullet points, trying to memorize it all. Then I think of another great gag, and always very odd. It's very, very odd. Neil Long, the lovely Longy, always talks about being in a state of flow. She lives at number 37. No, I always in a state of flow.
Well, it's hopefully what happens when you go to the gents.
Well, it does since my prostate operation, thank God. Anyway, moving on.
To go to a consultant about that, such a stuck-up individual.
Saved my life, gotta say. Best operation
early worker,
I've ever had.
up at the crack.
Up at the crack.
Mind you, he's very friendly to all his patients.
Wait for it. Come on.
He's always very friendly to all his patients because it's always like looking up an old friend.
You silly sod. Jude, what looking for? See you at Crazy Cuts. Oh, it's going to be a great night. It's going to be lovely. I'm hugely excited when I'm not vomiting with nerves. But apart from that, I'm absolutely fine with it. I was speaking to my son. My son lives in Texas, and
you need anyone to be a plant to heckle you.
The people always get clever and they go, "Oh yeah, we're sitting at the front. We're going to heckle." I go, really want to think about that because the charming person you see here or have coffee with, it's not the same person up on stage. It's really quite different. Really quite different. Behave. Now listen, we are behaving. Listen, straight. Take it easy, Kylie.
The jokes have reached rock bottom, but at the same time.
Yay! Wah, 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 wah. Oh, Francois, when is this? Hang on.
Wholly inappropriate.
I want to be there. Battling my nerves for the CA. Oh, God. Francois, can we go and have lunch there, please? At the CAA? What did I say? You see, I wish this to happen. I'm coming back to you, Francois. Good morning, guys. From a cloudy Aberdeenshire, I'm having a holiday and being followed by Storm. You again. Storm Dave.
Mr. Sleep, not me.
It's you. Storm Dave.
Think about it. A storm, Dave. Sleet. Hello.
Oh.
The clues are there.
The clues are there as we go through the keyhole.
As we go through
Lloyd
the keyhole.
Lloyd. Right. Nice
David,
message from...
it's over to you.
Over to you. What kind of person lives in a house like this? I had dinner with him once. Rosemary Jessup. I'll come back to you, Sam, in a sec. And I'm coming back to Francoise in a moment. Right. Happy... Hang on, Rosemary. Carrot. There we are. Rosemary Jessup. The wonderful Rosemary Jessup. She's going through hell.
Yes. And I think your animal noises probably didn't help.
It might have. I was kind of on thin ice, I grant you. Rosemary Jessup lives on a farm, has the American Air Force flying over at like rooftop height the whole time. It's really fascinating because she sends me messages and you don't see it on the news, but when there's a build-up and the Americans are sending, huge flotillas of planes, they come over her place, first of all. A bit difficult to hide. Right. So happy Easter to you. She lost one of her favorite horses and then it was costing a fortune to get his ashes back. And I know because I've got Ebony's ashes and I look at them all the time and I talk to her. I miss her so bad. I miss my little dog so bad. As you miss Carlo and Monty, I know you do. And so does your mum and dad.
Seriously, I tell you, I actually miss Cassie. So Cassie was the dog that I sort of adopted for about 6 months and then had to get back to the previous owner.
Oh, that one.
I know it sounds ridiculous because obviously as far as I know, she's still alive. But the problem is I can't explain how it's almost worse when when you lose a dog, as in like the dog is no longer around.
Yeah.
Then that's it, game over. But knowing that someone else has got your dog and you can't have is very, very tough. Didn't anticipate being that difficult, to be honest.
That's really interesting because you've never said that to me before. I thought you just said, well, I gave it a go, didn't work out.
Oh God!
I felt I
had her 6 months and I still miss her. But anyway, what can you do? So
you can't do anything. You have to be stoic about it. Sam Monroe, sorry I've not been around for some time, been busy with so much stuff. And of course life gets in the way, doesn't it? Just my friend. It's lovely to see and hear you all, sending you all my love and do I have to bloody proofread everything? And most profound respect. That's very, very sweet. Now, where were we? Yes, Francois Pascal. We'll have lunch at the. You been to the CAA yet? With me? Have you been there with me? Or have you been there? Have you been? Bedford
Civil
Street.
Aviation Arena. What is it? Sorry.
No, CAA actually it stands for Civil Aviation Authority, but it doesn't in this case. There is a wonderful little club, a private members club called the CAA, the Concert Artists Association, which you have to apply to join. It is the most gorgeous time warp, and I adore it.
I'm there.
It is like stepping back into the 50s. I bloody love it there. It's so utterly charming. You can walk in on your own, and because everybody's old school showbiz, like variety acts and stuff like that, everyone's friendly. And Francois, back me up here. They're friendly, they're charming. If you're sitting on your own, come and join us, and you have the most fascinating conversations. And you haven't heard of these people. I mean, they've got all these wonderful posters, right? I think the most modern person they've got is Danny LaRue. That's why I love it. It's so wonderfully preserved in aspect, and it's just glorious there. And what you will like, Mr. Phil and your friend Dave, is that a glass of wine's about 3 and 6. I'm not kidding you. It is the cheapest. Yeah,
I'm there with knobs on.
Well, if you can leave those behind. And the funniest thing, Sue Pollard's always there, so I always go over. She never can remember.
I like Sue Pollard.
But she's adorable. I took my friend
She's
Charmaine Davis.
Bonkers, but she is
mad
lovely.
Mad as a March hare, but hilarious. And I got to tell you that Sue Pollard, I took my mate, a comedian friend of mine who lives down in Brighton, Charmaine Davis, very good, lovely woman. And I said, she rarely comes up to London, and she was up, and I said, let's go to the CAA, it'd be fun. So we're sitting having, I think we're having ham, egg, and chips or something. It's just wonderful. It's just like really old fashioned.
Oh, yes.
It was, oddly enough, yeah, it was Yom Kippur, and like just over the road. It's very small. This place, not like huge. It's a small place. And there's Sue Pollard with some people, and Charmaine says to me, "Oh my God, Sue Pollard!" I went, "Yeah, she's always here. Yeah, what about it?" She said, "Well, the reason I became a redcoat was because I used to watch her and Heidi High. I said, well, go over and say hello."
Tell her Heidi High.
Precisely. She said, I can't just walk over. I said, oh, come on. I mean, this is a woman who does stand up for a living. So that makes me laugh. She couldn't walk like 3 steps, but she'd stand up in front of total strangers. And so we walked over to Sue. I said, Sue, hi, lovely to see you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. My friend Charmaine. They were yakking for like 20 minutes about being red coats and yellow coats. And Sue Pollard was really tickled that being a yellow coat on Heidi High had made Charmaine Davis want to be an entertainer. There we go. That was the end of that little anecdote, which went nowhere.
Well, so my Sue Pollard anecdote is that I keep in mind that obviously the industry that one works in, I phoned her once to ask her to appear on a program that I was on.
Hey, stop. Look, a bottle of Pinot Noir at the CAA, 12 quid. Thank you.
See you later.
Yep, see ya. Bye. We're off.
So I called her to ask if there was a program I was producing that she'd be on. And so when she answered, I obviously asked how she was, and she said, yes, I'm fine, thank you. And great. Hang on a second, she said, how did you get my number? And I said, well, Sue, it's very simple. I work for a station that you've appeared on many times before, and I was merely phoning you because we obviously have records of who we've spoken to, and we want to get you back on. Oh, I suppose, she said, oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, okay. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. And then carried on conversation. It was like her brain was all over the place, working at 1,000,000 miles an hour. But she's amazing. She's lovely.
She's a charming woman. She's a very, very charming woman. She really is. She's fun. Anyway, this little place, you walk past it, you wouldn't see it. It's all kind of behind a little tiny door. You'll love it. Anyway, we'll go one day as soon as I can get my head straight. I like this from Philip Harling up in sort of Yorkshire. Wondering how to spend the weekend, I've decided to follow in the footsteps of our dear Lord. I'm going down the pub today. Won't be back for 3 days.
He'll rise again after.
He will. Bloody marvelous. Very, very marvelous. Anyway, I have no plans.
You smooth talker, outrageous.
Yeah, I love the way he just shoehorns. I haven't seen him for about 2 years. Shoehorns himself in on an invitation that wasn't offered. The invitation wasn't offered, matey. There we go.
Maybe that's how getting invited.
He is quite he is just sodding shameless. Absolutely shameless. Right. Now, where was I? I don't know. Are you working over the weekend? Are you working right the way through? What are you doing?
Well, I'm working till about 11 o'clock this evening.
Oh, God.
And then that's fine. I only got here at about 11 o'clock, so it's not too bad.
12-hour day. Yeah, right.
And then tomorrow, I am going to help your friend and my friend with her latest litter of puppies.
Not the Kenton of Jill.
Yes.
She's got another litter of puppies.
Another litter of puppies. They are.
She breeds Australian Labradoodles. Is that right?
Correct.
Or something? That's
yes.
What she does.
Correct. And I wonder whether I can actually call this up on screen.
Might be able to. Phil and I were at Jill's. We've known Jill for years and years and years. And
we're just going to have a collective moment, I think. So, but you tell your anecdotes whilst I'm finding the phone.
I would just send the cash then. Just send it in a registered envelope. Liking the cut of your jib, fella. Now then, here's the thing. We went to her wedding. It was a fun affair. And I was happy because there was a chocolate fountain. I went on my own, as per usual. Anyway, I went to the wedding on my own, and there was a chocolate fountain. So I was very happy. If you ever want to find me at a function, just look for the chocolate fountain. I'll be standing there for about 25 minutes, half an hour. Mike Mendoza! Hi, Francois. Why couldn't you say hello to Phil? What's Phil done to you? Right.
You know when you have the what was I going to say? You know when you that song that says you'll always find him in the kitchen at parties. With you, it's always you'll find him at the chocolate fountain at parties.
You will.
Is that right?
I love chocolate fountains. It's my thing. It's like Rosemary. Help me out here. Can you read this? I'm lost.
It's like people becoming police officers because of chips.
My friend, I see where she's going.
Larry Wilcox, aka John Baker, was in. He'll be in the UK next weekend for KentCon.
KentCon.
Yes.
What?
Francois, what are you sorry about? I don't understand.
Because she's just sorry for you.
Oh, I get that.
Generally, we all are.
Yeah. No, I get that. Right. So I want to show this.
What is this? Hang on. No, we're being told off. Good Friday is a somber day. Well, it is with us, obviously, with our show. So according to a comment this morning, you don't say Happy Easter only on Sunday.
Oh, how silly of me.
Oh, well,
you can tell how from I am. Sorry.
I stand rebuked. Yes, she's sorry because Mike Mendoza didn't mention you. He's never liked you.
Oh, I'm not. That's fine.
No, he's never liked you. He never liked you. Mike Mendoza, I see him all the time.
So this is the R moment.
Oh, bloody Nora.
There's 11 of them.
What?
Aren't they just the most?
Are they all real?
Amazing.
This isn't toys. They're not stuffed toys.
No. They're one of the top writers is a stuffed toy, but
that's what I was thinking. So the big white one is on the top.
Yeah, the big white one on the top right is a stuffed toy. Everyone else is puppy. But have a look. There they are.
Oh my god, I love them. And she only sells them for £25,000 each.
Amazing.
So I'd have one, but I can't be asked at the moment. Oh yeah, Francois, I love it. Chrissy Richards, Spain. Phil, it's you. Phil, it's very hot. Oh my god, 48 degrees plus. Wear a hat. Wear a hat. Mike Mendoza trying to retract from his brutal attack on you, the brutal snub, the brutal unwarranted attack on my friend Phil Day from Mike Mendoza. I like everybody. No, of course he's not. He's not going to get one of the puppies. Of course he's not.
I haven't got time.
He's never at home.
I have said to
Jill,
if circumstances ever change,
yeah,
I would very gladly become a guardian. So what she does is she has guardian families who look after the dogs who go into the breeding program. And I said I'd very happily be a guardian.
What? Hang on. What? You've got to read The Guardian, Marxist rag, and then you use it to line a budgie cage, and then you throw it out, and then you're the guardian. Is that it?
That's
Did
right.
I understand?
Yes, that's the one. Anything for a cheap trill.
Yeah. Could you explain? I didn't understand a word about being a guardian for Jill Kenton. I didn't understand a word of it.
Okay, so it's very common practice in dog breeders to keep back some of their puppies so that they can carry on the line of succession, right? But obviously,
it's like the royal family then.
Exactly, but obviously the breeder families can't keep hundreds of dogs because that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. She lives in a
flat.
I
love Jill, but she gives it a damn good try, but she doesn't have hundreds. She's got 5 of them at the moment. However, the idea of a guardian family is that it's an agreement, a contractual agreement with the breeder that says you look after the dog, you pay for its medical care, blah, blah, blah. But for, say, 2 months of the year, it goes back to the breeder to be bred, and then you carry on being the guardian for it. It's like a bit like having a dog on a lease, I suppose.
It's like you and your cars.
Yes.
So I can see why this is attractive, because you won't buy a car, you just lease it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I've never wondered if
Sten is offering me
a
Ziggy
good...
for a few days.
there you go.
Thanks, Sten. I like Ziggy. He's a good dog.
I don't know, Ziggy. It's a huge responsibility to have somebody else. Holy moly. You must be kidding. A friend of mine has 7 setters.
What, television setters?
Yeah, television sets.
Yeah.
Radio sets. Radiograms. 7 setters. Bloody hell, man. That's a lot. So these dogs are what I want to put this picture up again because they're so cute. There we are. They are Labradoodles. Is that what they are?
Australian Labradoodles, yes.
Oh, Michelle Vaughan's obviously going to take them all down in Sydney as she watches the show. How do you know they're Australian? How do you know? How do you know?
They walk around upside down. You see.
They walk upside down. They swig cans of Foster's. They have little doggy hat with little doggy corks. That's how you. What is this? They rescue them and regime. We're going mad here. I don't know what we're doing. I don't understand. Right. Well, they look very cute. Let's have another little picture because they do look. I don't know why we're plugging Jill Kenton's business for Christ's sake. I'm not making anything out of it. The hell with it. They are on Instagram. Sweet.
Didgeridoo puppies.
No, thank you. Oh, Chrissy Richards back. She's not. I don't think Chrissy Richards is enjoying her homemade burgers and new potatoes. To be honest, in Spain, there are too many dogs and cats. No, they're not. There aren't. Never enough. Hope they're not into breeding. Setters need a lot of exercise. Don't agree with mixing breeds. Well, you've been told.
Well, the good news is, Chrissy Richards, that Australian Labradoodles are actually, although it is true that about 9 or 10 generations ago, yes, they were originally crossbred, they are now classed as a breed of their own because they're so many generations on. So they're not.
What about cockapoos? They're lovely little dogs, cockapoos. They're adorable.
Yeah.
My little Amber. Adorable. My little cockapoo. She's just great. Anyway, so it's a very niche thing to do. Why on earth did this woman decide? We went to Crazy Cock's film, myself and Jill Kenton.
Oh, that was a good night. I like.
It was a terrible night. She wouldn't shut up.
Who did we go and see? Was it Cassie?
I think we went to see. Yeah, I think we went to see Cassie. So, probably, I don't know. And Jill's on a bloody phone the whole time, and then she's speaking on. I go, Jill, we're in a cabaret venue. Could you switch your phone off? I told her. She got told. I don't care. No, it drives me mad. What do we got? Chrissy Richards, your own dogs are adorable. Yes, they are. Although Ebony's very quiet these days, it has to be. So, I still miss her. It's a weird thing. You know, I'll be out. I'm thinking, I better get back and let Ebony. What am I talking about? She's dead. Mm-hmm. You know, you keep thinking this. It's really hard. It's ingrained into your DNA for like 17, just shy of 17 years, getting back and the dog out, making sure there's no wee-wee or poo-poo or anything like that, you know, and everything like that. And when it's gone, there's this great big bloody yawning chasm in your life that's, I'll fill it with something. So, yeah, I'll fill it with funerals.
So you're getting a cat?
No, I'm not a cat person. I don't get cats.
Why people have to be the cat or dog people. I am both. I like both cats.
No, I know you are. I just don't get cats. I mean, they just don't give a shit about anybody, and they're so independent. It's like, what do? They don't come up and say, hi, lovely to see you.
Well, no, he only says hello to me. Rufus only says hello to me when he wants food.
Of course. So you're his servant. You're his servant. That's what you are.
No, totally. I'm under no delusion. I'm there to serve.
We know that. Cats are beautiful. I'm not saying they're not nice. I just wouldn't have one because I just don't get the point. My son had a cat. The little bastard kept scratching. I was forever at hospital having tetanus jabs because of his stupid cat. Well, I didn't like this cat. I didn't like the cat at all. Cat eventually went out.
I think the cat could probably pick
cat's
up
in Texas now.
That probably picked up on it, which is probably half the problem.
What? That I didn't like it? Well, I'm trying to say hello, and then I'm with the French bombshell. No cats ever.
Oh.
Francois, I got a question for you, which is completely random. I got a question for you.
You can have Francois Pascal.
I'm not going there. I don't know. I see we can get into trouble. You always miss your animals, be they dogs or horses. I love feeding my birds. Had eagle flying over. Wow. Bee eaters. I'm not keen on cats. Rosie, I worry about you. I'm not keen on cats, but I've got 2.
I was trying to look in on Cat Cam to see if I could see a live photo of Rufus.
It kind of prompts the question. Why?
What?
Why? She's not keen on cats. She's got 2.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes.
My cat. Jesus, I would go nuts if that. Oh my God, I'd go insane if that happened.
You'll have to excuse.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I was trying to look on Cat Cam and see if I could find a live picture of Rufus. Yeah, but unfortunately, he's gone into hiding.
We know what it looks like. It's a cat.
No, I know, but he's camera shy.
What's he going to be doing? Cooking coq au vin, followed up by crepes Suzette as a dessert, flambéed at his little table.
Cooking, actually.
This is my cousin. It's my cousin Francine.
Oh, hi, Francine.
Hi. Francine has the greatest downstairs toilet in the world.
Well, that was a very random thing to say.
No,
and I wasn't
random.
This is
a fact. This is fact. No one wants Francois a serious question, right? So, Francine, and the thing in the family is that if you visit their beautiful home, where you could do brain surgery in any room, because they are not just clean, they are like...
Oh, send. Look what he's just sent me.
I don't know what What am I looking at? I'm looking
Ziggy
at a cat and a dog. Okay. Well, that's rare that they like each other. Okay. Well, that's rare. That's good. It's a good thing. Anyway, back to Francine's downstairs toilet.
Oh, yeah.
The toilet, it's important. Not that the love relationship between the cat and the dog isn't great, but downstairs toilets supersede it. Anyway, my cousin Francine, the toilet paper is always like a hotel.
Oh, I do this. What, do you fold it into a triangle?
Oh, don't tell me you do it as well.
Why? Of course I do.
Oh, gee. You don't.
Well,
what is the matter with you? How much time you got on your hands?
Look, it just so happens that when you're in the bathroom, there's always time for a bit of origami. Now, I appreciate that it can go a bit too far. You sit there and start making a crane or a swan. Yeah, that's a bit weird. But folding it into a neat little point, what's wrong with that?
Oh, God. There's not enough therapy in the world to sort you out. Anyway, my cousin Francine makes sure. So the family gag is that if we can ever find photos, of fabulous toilet. So last night, I don't know, I was restless. So last night, about 11 o'clock at night, I am sending my cousin Francine videos of new ways to fold your loo paper, thinking she'd say, oh, don't be so silly. And I get back, I love it. Right, Christy Richards.
Oh, my goodness me. This is amazing.
What is?
I'm looking at their actual tutorial videos on how to fold toilets.
Yes, I told you. That's what I was sending Francine.
No, but there's one here that's
glimpse into my life.
Flower.
Yeah, flower. I think that's what I sent her. Took it in at 6 weeks.
I wouldn't want to ruin it. I'd end up using the flannel.
Read out a proper viewers. Important message. Took it in at 6 weeks for my friend. She's 18 years old now. So your friend got a bug. Right. Other one wild, but comes for food. My Kiki hates cats, so they don't come to the front of the house. Precisely. Is that a euphemism? So. What? No, I don't know. What? Chrissy Richards?
My Kiki. What do you mean? What are you talking about? My Kiki. What is that? What are you like? Do you have a bad reaction? What are you talking about? My Kiki hates cats.
I get a rash.
It was a burning sensation. What are you talking about? Not coming out in hives? What are you on? What do you mean, my Kiki?
It's my Kiki. She's a cat. I get a rash on it.
What's Kiki?
You don't get this on radio too. Anyway, moving on. It suddenly dawned on me, Francois, I've got a good question from Mike Mendoza. Do you fold your towels into animal shapes as well?
No,
Phil?
not sad.
Not sad. He lives on his own, but he folds his toilet paper up.
Hey, look, just because I want to have a nice experience when I go into the bathroom, it's not my problem.
Now, here we go. This is getting to the into minute detail here. Kiki is a what?
Bordeguero? What the heck's a Bordeguero?
Bordeguero.
Is that like some sort of military or something?
I don't know. Bordeguero. A Bordeguero. We could do with those on the Kent coast.
Bordeguero, they are bred for the wineries to kill cats, rats, and mice. Oh, no. Well, no wonder he doesn't like cats.
Well, yeah, precisely, because the cat's coming around and go, wait a
been
minute.
Bred to not like
bastard Kiki's there and going to rip my lungs out through my chest. I don't think we're going to go to the front door.
Starts growling.
Yeah.
And we were worried about hives.
We were worried about a rash on the Kiki, but no. Yeah. Turns out
it turns out the Kiki starts making noises.
Yeah. Yeah, and all right, Francois, I'm getting there. French, always impatient. My question was this. Some time ago, Brigitte Bardot died, right? And
really?
She died.
No, I'm joking. It was last year, I think.
It was probably last year. Yeah, well, obviously it was last year. Right. And when she died, there was a whole, at one point she was like the most beautiful woman in the world. She was married to some of the most extraordinary men in the world. She lived a life on her own terms, etc., etc. Okay. A very special place in the pantheon of films, of international films, I thought. Okay. My question to Françoise Pascal, also a French actress, it's a tenuous link, bear with, is this. They all did a complete sort of reconstruction of her life, a re-review, because they didn't like her political views. So all her work as an actress and all her no, I know you're pulling a face, but this is what they did. Oh yeah, well, we didn't like her. She was a fascist. We didn't like her because she supported the right. We didn't like her, but she had views on immigration. And I'm going, hang on. She wasn't a politician. She was an actress and an animal activist, right? Dedicated her life to animals because she knows, as we all do, that animals are much nicer than people. I'd much rather look after animals than people. There's no comparison. People are horrible. Animals are lovely. Right. Apart from a Bojaduru.
Yeah.
Bordadero. Anyway, so my question is, did you think that was unfair? That was my question. That they did what's the word when you revise? A sort of Stalinist revisionism of her life. That's what I thought.
Gracious me. So I'm doing a bit of research here into Bordeguero.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, also known as the Andalusian Terrier.
Ah, okay.
Or Sherry Terrier. I think I'll stick with the name Sherry Terrier.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they were saying, Mike. That's what they were saying.
Is a Spanish breed of dog. Spanish name reflects mainly on hunting rats and mice between barrels in wineries in the Andalusia region of Spain.
Okay.
It was recognized as an indigenous Spanish breed in 2000 by the Spanish Ministry of Agriculture and by the Spanish Kennel Club.
All right.
Well, there you go.
Well, there we are.
Yeah.
You live, you learn. Have I got it right? Bordeguero. Is that what it is?
Bordeguero, apparently.
What? Say it again.
Bordeguero.
Apparently.
Unless I'm reading very bad Spanish.
Bogard Raro. That's what I've got. Dirk Bogard and his Raros. We allowed to talk about Scott Mills or not?
Well, I would say as it's a police investigation, we've got to be careful. Yeah.
Well, it's not, though. Is it? Police investigation was closed. I'm going to put my cards on the table. I'm being very careful here. I never listened to Scott Mills in my life. Ever. I've never heard 30 seconds of his broadcasting. I know nothing. I've seen him occasionally on TV. Whatever. Okay, but it's a huge show that he had. And it's a very weird, it's a weird thing. That if you don't know, he had, what did he have, the breakfast show? I don't listen.
BBC Radio 2 breakfast.
All right. So he had the BBC Radio 2 breakfast show, which is the jewel of the crown. I mean, that is the one job you want more than anything in the world. If you're in broadcasting and somebody offered you Radio 2 breakfast show, oh, that's it. Doesn't get any better than that, apart from the midday show, obviously. Absolutely unfair.
Queuing up to do this show first.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
They are.
Right.
So happens. Anyway, the point was, and then 1 minute he's off air with no explanation. He says, "Oh, I'll see you tomorrow," and he's off air. And then he's dismissed. His contract's ended. Like that. That in radio is so rare. It's incredibly rare. I've got to tell you, I've been in radio since 1984. That is so rare to be basically fired on the spot. It's extraordinary. And my point is this, and I find it weird. And Francois, I'll come back and just finish my point. My point is this. They uncovered, or they knew there was an investigation into him in, I think, 2016. And the Crown Prosecution Service didn't find sufficient evidence. So it was all dropped. It was dropped. So he's not guilty in the eyes of the law of having committed any crime. What he did, I don't know. I'm not getting into it. But what I'm saying, in the strict interpretation of the law, nothing happened. No, I don't know Scott Mills. I've never met Scott Mills. I have no skin in the game whatsoever. But for the BBC to act like that, it's like, whoa. That's very, very weird. It's a weird thing to happen. Yeah, there you go. Maybe they're just trying to tidy house, or but BBC, you cannot make up for Jimmy Savile. Thank you, and you can't make up for all the other people that you protected. You can fire as many people as you like. It'll never change what you did. Right.
Francois, yes, that was very unfair of those stupid people. They did love her as an actress, but did not love her politics. And as you rightly said, she did say animals are better than people. They are trusting and loving. Yeah. When we have lunch, I will tell you many stories.
I am agog. This is interesting. Paul Claridge. Hello, Mr. Claridge. My dog Jackson likes cats. Gets on very well with my cat Milo. I sent you a photo of them. Phil. Oh, thank God, not sending.
I can't see it, Paul. Where have you sent it? Sorry.
Well, he posted.
I'm not on social media anymore, so don't.
He posted it to you. He posted it. Put it in an envelope. In an envelope. Okay. It'll get there in about a week. This is interesting. Mike Mendoza. I've never even heard of Scott Mills. It is fascinating how, when you don't care about stuff, and I'm the same, Mike. If you don't care about stuff, and someone says, "Have you heard about so and so?" I said, "I've never heard of them," or "They've never had any influence on my life whatsoever." I don't know the guy. I'm talking about it as an act of wow. I'm not talking about him as a person, because I'm not interested, to be brutally honest. I don't know the guy. I'm never going to meet him. And I never listened to him because I never listened to radio. What was that? You got Buddy Rich tuning up. My wife says the same thing. Animals are far better than
that's
people.
The problem, Paul. I don't have Messenger anymore. Sorry.
No, Phil, and don't send it to me because I wouldn't know what to do with it. So don't, Paul. Okay, don't. Not interested. Don't want to do it because it won't work. And I get wet messages all the time. I'm like, jeez. And what the one that gets me is when you don't know people and they send you messages. I was speaking to so and so. Could you do this? I don't know you. No. I won't. Why should I? Total stranger to me. Could I do that? No. No, thanks. Not only you're not a friend of mine, I don't know who you are. So yeah, so Phil is
very embarrassing. I met someone yesterday at the pub program when I was recording it, and they sort of said hello as if they knew me, and I said, "I'm really sorry, I don't know your name." She said, "What do you mean we've met?" Couldn't have done. I said, "Wait, what's your? I'm really sorry, I'm rubbish with memory. What's?" And she explained who she was.
Yeah.
And then she went on to say, "Well, actually, we haven't met in person." Oh, thanks for that. You made me feel really bad.
No, sod it. It's bullshit. We're friends. Can you tell me what? Well, we're friends on Facebook. That's not real life. It's not real life.
I have to say though, I actually now and it's been a while I've done this. Yeah. I don't bother trying to hide it. If I can't remember someone, I'm not going to BS. I'm not going to try and lie my way out of it because it would never work. Inevitably, it's going to make it look even worse. But I have said in blunt English, not like me at all, I'm sure.
No,
I'm really sorry. My memory is appalling. I just don't remember because I'm so bad with faces and names. What's your name? Sorry.
And they go, "I'm your mother, Phil."
Well, I thought I recognized her.
Yeah. It's Linda. I'm Linda. And you go,
yeah.
Linda Dave. Give me a clue. And then she just walks away crying. I have an excuse. This is my great excuse because I have a terrible memory. The best thing. This is a great story about not recognizing people, right? So one of my mates, well, he's a really great friend of Ray Gelato, but he's a friend of mine too. And I'm huge. Hips! Yeah, hips. So anyway, my mate, Leo Green, son of the great Benny Green. Leo Green's fantastic. If you ever want to see his show, go and see it. It's terrific. And Leo was 20 stone, but he was a big guy. So you didn't think, boy, you're fat. He just looked like a big guy. And he's now lost, he's lost 7 stone or something. I think he's down to about 13 stone. I mean, yeah, he's just lost tons of weight. And he looks very different. He looks very different, right? So he's gone from 20 stone to he looks incredibly slim. Right?
He's lean green.
I love it. Lean Green, we're going to call him from now on. Anyway, so he's playing and his show gets a great review and he plays sax like Ray Gelato. And he's playing and this review goes, went to see Leo Green, alumni band, absolutely brilliant. And the review's a 5-star review. Sadly, that night, Leo Green wasn't playing, but the sax player was good. It was Leo, but he's lost so much weight. The person in the audience didn't realize it was him.
Oops.
Oh, no. François Pascal, please do not insult Linder. No one was insulting Linder.
Don't you worry.
Rien. What is this? Mike Mendoza. Somebody came over to me ages ago and said, "Didn't you used to be Mike Mendoza?" And I replied, "Well, I actually still am." I still get...
A bit like the Bob Monkhouse joke. He used to say that he used to drive him mad when people would say, "You're not yourself today." Well, he used to say, "Well, why are you telling me?"
Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good. I heard the silliest joke yesterday. And I didn't get it at first. And then it just made me laugh for about 10 minutes. Because here's a joke. It's such a stupid joke, right? What's the difference between an Indian and an African elephant? Well, one's an elephant.
You're just ridiculous. Do you know that? Dear, oh dear. Anyway.
It's such a silly joke. What's the difference between an Indian and an African elephant? Well, one's an Indian.
Heavens. Anyway, I'm sure someone will write a letter of complaint somewhere.
They won't. It's just a sweet little joke. Because I was saying, it's funny,
but then again, I've been told I'm worse than that. So let's see. Paul Claridge. Yeah. Oh, I get loads of messages from people I don't know. I always ignore them. Sometimes they keep messaging and seem somewhat annoyed that I'm ignoring them. Then They upped their game by saying things like failure to pay may result in loss of service and your account being handed over to a debt collector. Boom, boom.
Did I tell you there's a particular debt collecting company? I'm not going to give them the pleasure of any publicity. Have you got to go?
It's 1 o'clock.
I'll finish this anecdote.
And now I want to hear the anecdote.
All right. And I get this. They're writing to me about crap. And I get this thing, and you a bloody great letter in an envelope, not an email, proper letter thing. And I look how much is outstanding on this debt. You know how much it was?
2 pence.
£1.12p.
Oh.
£1.12p. The stamp cost them more. Bloody stupid. Anyway, that is it. Have a wonderful Easter break.
Happy Easter.
Are we allowed to say it? We're going to say it. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter for Sunday, then.
All right. Happy Easter for Sunday, then. Otherwise, we'll get complaints from Spain. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. Thank you, Mark Simmons. Just getting in under the wire. Happy Easter, Russell Phil. If you're going somewhere, drive safe. And we will see you guys very, very soon. Until then, from me and Phil, bye.